You are listening to Spinning Plates, a podcast with music about music. I'm your host, Sasha, and today I have a very special episode for you. I was able to interview my band from college, and I have that interview today as my episode, with some tracks thrown in that we talk about throughout the interview. I was the guitarist in a band called the Womansplainers in college. And I really loved being a part of that band, and it was such an important part of my college life. You might have remembered me talking about it in my pilot episode, Hello. But today I have 3 of those band members with me, Katie, Liz, and Jen, and we're going to talk about our experience in the band, some of our favorite parts, some things we wished we could have done, some difficult things, and a little bit about our namesake as well. So I hope you enjoy this interview, as well as the songs that I have dispersed throughout as we talk about them in the interview. So first, everyone's going to introduce themselves, and we'll start with our vocalist.
Hello, my name is Katie. I've been singing for what feels like forever, but I think I officially started learning how to do that properly in 4th grade. I've been playing saxophone since 5th grade, and I started conducting when I got to college.
Next here is our drummer, Jen.
In the band, I played drums, and I started playing percussion when I was a freshman in high school, but I didn't really start playing drum set until the summer going into college.
And our pianist, Liz.
I play piano in the band, started taking piano lessons when I was in 3rd grade, and I took them from 3rd grade to 9th grade, and then I stopped. But I started playing the trumpet in 5th grade, still play the trumpet. Started playing the French horn in 9th grade, still play the French horn, still have it, have to return it to the music store. But I didn't start playing piano again until, I guess it was junior year of college. And I'm really glad to have had the opportunity to keep doing that.
Awesome, thank you guys. So now let's go into our favorite performances or song that we played and why it was your favorite. I think that my favorite song that we played was This Life by Vampire Weekend, because it was really fun to play on guitar and I really just had to figure it out for myself. And there were so many moving parts and I really could do kind of whatever I wanted with it. So I really liked doing that one. And that was at our first performance for Halloween when my guitar fell off. So maybe not my favorite performance, but I definitely love that song.
I'm stuck between 2, so I'm going to talk about one of them. I really loved when we did Still Into You by Paramore, just because the energy of that show, even though there were things that went haywire, like with your guitar falling off, and it was our first show, so we weren't really it was interesting. It was a new experience for all of us, but the vibes in the room were awesome, and I think that we did a really good job with it. It's a really fun song to sing, so I loved that a lot, and I loved having everybody sing with me. That was the best.
Yeah, for that performance, I remember that was our first one, and we got the whole audience going with that song and with The Middle, and it was just surreal to see them all dancing and singing and shouting and just totally vibing with us, and really made us feel a part of them and them feel a part of us, and that was awesome. I totally agree.
Yeah, for similar reasons, I think my favorite song that we did was the Hey Ya Truth Hurts remix, because everyone in the audience sang with Katie, at least the second time we did it. Then there was that back and forth sort of thing. It was just really fun. And the first time we did it, nobody knew that that's what we're gonna do. When we started playing Hey Ya, transition into Truth Hurts, which at the time, people had already loved that song, and it was kind of on its way out, but people still loved it. And they were just happy to hear it. And then doing it again, who's gonna complain about that? That was just such a good time both times.
Yeah, I'll probably go with, I think my favorite song was The Middle, and that's because I remember one time, during a rehearsal, I think it was the first time we really synced, we were playing at the end, we were like, oh my god, we did it, we're rocking out, this works. We finally all clicked together, and from there on we were smooth sailing. So I just really remembering that moment where we're wow, this is it, this is us, we got it.
I love that. And I remember The Middle, I played that in high school for a band that I was in as well, and it has A guitar solo that's not particularly hard, but it was a little difficult for me at the time because I'm more of a rhythm guitarist. And there's this one part when you have to hammer on and pull off quite a bit, and I was so nervous for it. I don't remember if I pulled it off during the performance, but that was a really fun thing to start out with, and everyone was like cheering. I don't know if I did it well or not, but everyone was super excited that I was soloing. It was really fun.
So now you'll hear the songs we just talked about: This Life by Vampire Weekend, Still Into You by Paramore, Hey Ya by Outkast, Truth Hurts by Lizzo, and The Middle by Jimmy Eat World.